Hi, I'm Brittany Jones.
And I'm Kristen Baxter.
We have a pretty good show for you this week. We have a JROTC ceremony that happened where they had a trophy case dedicated to them.
We also interviewed our nurse, Mrs. Knobloch. We talked about sanitizing the school and health.
We have the GSA interview, which is about promoting unity throughout the school.
I think we also talked to 2012 about a fundraiser they're doing.
I guess that's really important for all their activities that are going to be going on.
I think we talked to Saheem Wallace.
So.
All
right, so let's go watch that interview.
Hi, I'm Prentice Amos here with Saheem Wallace to talk about the Joe Corby Foundation of 2012 and their fundraiser. Thanks for being here. Okay, let me start off by saying, what is the foundation?
Well, a guy named Joe Corby, he started this foundation, and pretty much he's trying to improve the quality of life. It's somewhat his way of giving back to community. Most of the employees work in the community, so that's why he's involved in Norristown too.
Okay, so why have a fundraiser?
Like I said, it's a way to give back to community, and it's just an easy way because you have items on the fundraiser where it's easily to be sold, and it's mostly in high schools for fundraisers. Like a lot of sports use them, so it's an easy way for us to be able to make money and enjoy the things he sells too.
So what does the fundraiser money go towards?
Well, for this fundraiser, it's going to 2012 and our prom and our junior prom and pretty much our senior banquet, everything along those lines.
Okay, so are students involved?
Oh yeah, everyone in 2012 is involved. What we're trying to do is get everyone, if everyone in our class sells at least maybe 5 items, we can maybe make like around $10,000. So that's our goal, to have like at least everyone buy something or sell something to someone. So yeah, everyone is involved.
Now, so every kind of student can be involved, correct?
Well, and who's in 2012? You can sell to other grades, but the actual sellers are the 2012 students.
Okay, so what do these students do besides selling your fundraiser?
In 2012 or for the fundraiser? Oh, and in 2012 we have different, well, not only like this fundraiser, but different fundraisers. We're working with Spirit Week. We did face painting. We're just not only trying to make money, but trying to make money where everyone in our class can enjoy the event we're having. We'll maybe have like something like maybe like a talent show, which just kind of benefit everyone else and kind of make a good high school experience for us.
So who decided to come up with the idea for a fundraiser?
Well, we've been working on different ideas, so we knew that we needed a fundraiser, but Mr. Campbell proposed the idea of having Joe Corby's because they used it for baseball last year, so he thought maybe it'd be a good idea. But fundraisers are for fundraisers. The 2012 members in 2012 usually come up with different fundraisers that we should do.
So what other kind of fundraisers are there?
Well, so far what we're thinking of is, like what we're thinking about doing is a softball game, like where staff or students. We're also thinking of like a flag football tournament where like it's like teams and everyone needs like at least 2 girl players, something like that. Like different ideas that not only make money, but it's fun for everyone to get them, like if they participate in. So
when do these fundraisers take place?
They're going to be throughout the year. We try to have at least one fundraiser every month. So this month is going to be the Joe Corby's. Next month we're going to have, December we're going to have a flapjack breakfast. And then next month we're going to think of ideas for sweatpants and hoodies and everything. So we're trying to have always have money coming through for us.
So how long will these fundraisers be going on for?
The Joe Corby's fundraiser is going to be going on for 1 month. So the 1 month and maybe like a few weeks, the students have a good amount of time to get around different people and sell maybe different students in our school or family members or friends.
Okay, is there anything like that?
Is there what?
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Me.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Oh, anything like that? No, we're just, just trying to make money for us, and we're just trying to hope everyone to know that we're trying to have a good prom, good senior prom, and pretty much it's just to benefit us. Something more than that.
Okay, thank you for being here.
No problem.
I'm Prentice Amos with Saheem Wallace, talk about the 2012 Joe Corby Foundation and their fundraiser. Now back to the Eagle's Eye.
I'm Anthony Nolfi here with
C.J. O'Brien.
Yeah, we're about to talk about the flu, about how it's going around, and cover up when you cough. Stay home when you're sick.
Yeah. And you're sick, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, we shouldn't be sharing this mic, but I guess we have to deal with it. I guess we shouldn't be this close either.
Yeah, I mean, you should just check it out. So
Learn
you,
all we need to
yeah,
know.
you stay safe. So check this clip out.
Stay healthy.
Hi, I'm Kristen Baxter, and I'm here with one of our nurses, Mrs. Knobloch, to talk about the flu this season. So, how concerned are we with the flu?
Well, Kristen, we're always very concerned about the flu. Flu is spread through, it's an airborne thing, so it's spread in the air, so it's always something that can be very contagious. This year it makes it a little more difficult because we're experiencing a flu, the H1N1, that we haven't seen for a long time, and so many more people are susceptible to it.
You said we haven't seen it in a while? Like, how long has it been?
Well, actually, there was what was called the swine flu in 1976. Some people had it and developed an immunity, but many people didn't, and especially our younger and our students were not around at that time, so therefore they are not protected from that flu.
Okay. So what is the difference between the regular flu and the H1N1?
Well, every year the CDC lets us know, and that's the Center for Disease Control in Atlanta. They let us know about what strains are available for the coming year in the flu. And that's how the flu vaccine is made every year, to protect people against the flu. And what happened last year is a strain, this H1N1, popped up, and it was something that was unpredicted, and therefore the government and health agencies weren't really ready for it at that time. So the push now is the vaccine was made, the studies were done that it's effective against this strain of the virus, and so it's just something different than what was predicted previously.
Okay. So who's like most at risk?
Young people under the age of 5 are at risk. Pregnant women, anybody that has a chronic medical condition such as asthma, diabetes, or they're immunocompromised, and elderly people.
Why are they most at risk?
Elderly people, yeah. Elderly people are more at risk because sometimes they're more prone to have some of the chronic medical conditions that I spoke of. And one of the major complications from flu is pneumonia. And with those medical conditions, it just puts them in a higher risk category of becoming very ill.
Okay. What can we do to prevent getting it?
The most important thing is hand washing, to keep your hands as clean as possible, especially before you eat. Because if you have germs on your hand, you're going to eat food and you're going to put those germs right into your mouth. I know it sounds gross. But actually, by washing your hands before you go to eat, using hand sanitizers, they're available throughout our school building here in Norristown. We have about 16 of them. That's the best way to provide protection. The other way is when you cough or sneeze, the recommended way is to cough into your elbow, not into your hands, because if you're coughing in your hands, you're putting the germs in your hands. So you want to cough into your sleeve or into your elbow area, or you're going to use a tissue, cough or sneeze, crumple up the tissue, throw it in the trash, and then go use the hand sanitizer or wash your hands.
Okay. So should we come to school if we're sick, if we have a cough, anything?
Absolutely not. Do not come to school if you have a fever.
Okay.
We want all students to stay home with fevers, and you should be fever-free for 24 hours before returning to school. And that means without taking any medicine. So you haven't used any Tylenol or Advil or ibuprofen in 24 hours, you don't have a fever, then you can return to school. Some of the other symptoms to look out for are coughing, sore throat, Also nausea and vomiting.
Okay. So what should we do to treat it?
Okay, the best thing to do is stay home, lots of rest, Tylenol or ibuprofen for any fever. Call your doctor by all means, and rest, lots of fluids.
Okay. How do hand sanitizers, like, how did we get them into the school? What made them decide to get them after all this time?
Actually, I think it started probably about 2 years ago. We started seeing the use and the goodness of having hand sanitizers, the worth of having them in the schools. And the administration provided the means to have the hand sanitizers throughout the buildings and the schools.
Okay. So, do you have anything else you'd like to add? Anything you'd like any of the parents or the students to know?
The most important thing, again, is staying home if you're sick, especially with fever, not returning until you're fever-free for 24 hours. Call your doctor and just get plenty of rest. And the most important thing that I really want to encourage everybody to do is to wash your hands and use the hand sanitizers as frequently as possible.
Okay. One last question. If you do come to school and you're sick, if you go to the nurse, will you send them home?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. And we encourage, if you come to school, you think you can make it, and then you really started not feeling well, please come down to the nurse's office and we'll assess you and call home and send you home if you need to be sent home.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Mrs. Nalbach.
Thank you, Chris.
Have a good day. I'm Kristen Baxter, and now back to the Eagle's Eye.
Go girl.
Thanks, hand sanitizer.
People are dirty. That's why there's 16 hand sanitizers around the school. Use them to keep yourself clean. Keep the school germ-free and healthy.
What's up? I'm CJ O'Brien here with,
Jessica Sweeney.
and we had an interview with the Gay Straight Alliance. So Jessica, how do you feel about the Gay Straight Alliance?
Do what you want to do. If you want to be gay, be gay.
I think it's pretty cool. Combines gay kids with straight kids that way. We're a team together instead of being apart from each other, and I think it really helps out people in the school who are struggling to be themselves.
I think they should all be created equal, you know?
All right, so let's check out the video.
Hi, I'm Sarah Kinsey here with Erica Clark talking about GSA. Thank you so much for being here.
Not a problem.
So what exactly is GSA?
GSA is the Gay Straight Alliance. We're here to promote tolerance among the students.
What teachers are involved in GSA?
Well, Mr. Spears and Ms. Shaw have been our sponsors for the whole 4 years thus far. And from the last meeting, I'm pretty sure we're trying to rally more teachers to gain more support.
What goes on in the GSA?
Well, every year we do MANA, which is an organization that helps feed people with HIV, AIDS, people that can't get by on their own, which is really fun. And every year we do the Day of Silence, where all day members of GSA, we don't say anything at all. And we just learn about ourselves and our friends, who respects us, who doesn't, who tries to get us to talk. It's profound.
Who can all join GSA?
GSA is open to any student who wants to promote tolerance.
So I heard there's a confidentiality policy. What is that? Like, what does it mean for GSA members?
The thing is, GSA, it's not a coming out party. Students who have problems, like with their lives, it's an open forum. They feel comfortable around us and we can accept them. But it doesn't leave that room. If they want to talk it out with somebody, they don't have to worry about it going all over the school.
How do the meetings work?
Well,
like, when are they?
We usually meet on Wednesdays. It's only once a month usually.
What are the benefits of GSA? Like, what can a student get out besides feeling accepted?
Well, feeling accepted is a huge thing, especially if you haven't most of your life. It's a lot of making friends, experiences, stuff like that.
How did GSA start?
GSA started when 3 girls from the school, they were seniors, they just decided that they were tired of all of the intolerance, all of the hate going around the school, and they wanted to do something about it.
Who's in charge of GSA at our school? Like, what students are?
Well, we have co-presidents, myself and Devin Davis, who has been president for 2 years.
What else does GSA, like, does GSA want students to come? Like, are you trying to persuade students, or are you just saying it's if you feel like coming, we're accepting of you?
Yeah, definitely. It's not like, oh, you must accept us and like us. It's not anything like that. It's if you feel good about this, if you want to stand up for these people, then go ahead.
Now, is Norristown the only school that has a GSA, or does other schools have it?
Tons of other schools nationwide, probably worldwide, even have it. I know that Methacton actually has a GSA of more than 40 people, which is astounding, really, because we have fewer.
So is there anything else you would like to add that our viewers might want to know about GSA, or something else that you would like to say?
GSA, it's about accepting other people. It's about standing up for civil rights, really. We're not trying to change anybody's mind. It's just good.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here, Erica.
Thanks for having me.
I'm Sarah Kinsey. Now back to the Eagle's Eye.
Hi, I'm Prentice Amos here with
Akeem Boyd.
We had an interview about JRTC, and actually, they're right behind us doing rock climbing and everything. So, would you do rock climbing?
I would. I actually want to do it right now, but I don't think they're gonna let me.
Yeah, it looks kind of fun actually. But yeah, let's go check that out.
Colors. Halt. Right. Face. Present. Arms.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms.
Squad, order, arms.
Hi, my name is Cadet Major TJ Keene of Norristown Area High School, and we started the ceremony to thank the Post Parker Brothers for donating our trophy case. It was very generous of you, and we'd like to thank you for that.
You done teaching?
Okay, take a place over there. That's right over here is fine. I would also like to welcome Dr. Holler and Mr. Brenner, two of our principals, and introduce Mr. Al Mami and Mr. Bonney. Dick Bonney, Mr. Dick Bonney. Al Mami is the historian. Many of you cadets know Al. He's the historian of the Parker Post. He's been a big supporter of ours, and Al raised the money and got us that wonderful case there. We have kind of a partnership with them, which is a very good situation. It's sort of a little bit of continuity in history. The young people and some of the older gentlemen that are World War II veterans. Mr. Bonney is a veteran of the Battle of the Bulge. Those of you that are paying attention in social studies class. He was also present at Nuremberg. He was a sergeant, and he ended up a lieutenant colonel. And he likes to say that the fastest way to make promotion, Rock, you might want to pay attention to this, fastest way to make promotion, why don't you put your group at ease there? The fastest way to make promotion is to join the Army Infantry in wartime. So, and that worked out real well for him. He went right up the chain there. But we can't thank them enough for all they do for us, including hosting our banquet. They're big boosters of the program here, and the school in general. Mr. Mommy is a 1943 graduate. I don't know about Mr. Bonham.
I'm from the state of Maine.
Okay, well, and he wisely relocated here.
Oh, but I located here?
Yes.
Just a correction, I was in England in 43.
Oh, okay.
I should have graduated.
Well, he's an honorary 1943 graduate. He was a little tied up by 1943 with World War II. But he's also a big supporter of the school and our athletic department also. He's very supportive of trying to move the stadium out here into this township where he's somewhat active in politics out here along with Mr. Kennedy. And so they're big allies of ours and the school and the program. And I just wanted to, we have a plaque here, I'll read it, dedicated to the American Legion Post 901, Parker Post and historian Al Mommy. Thank you for your tireless support of the Norristown Area High School Junior ROTC Eagle Battalion, 22 October 2009. Again, we can't thank you enough. And I'd like to introduce our senior cadet, the Corps Commander, Cadet Wynn.
My name is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Colin Wynn, and I would just like to take this moment to have a moment of silence. Attention.
Attention.
Present arms.
Present arms.
Order arms.
Order arms.
Alright. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Al Mommy and Mr. Lonnie for coming here to spending this moment with us. I'd like to thank our principals for spending the time to come over here and really valuable time. I also like to thank the cadets who take their time out in their busy days, hopefully in school, to come here and celebrate this ceremony with us. And I would like to invite you to go up to 233 for a quick lunch pizza and someone do some for you. It would be really honored for us for you to come. So, all right.
Thank you. That concludes the brief time. You can dismiss your troops. Oh, absolutely. Let Mr. Hold in place.
Hi, okay. I just wanted to thank all you cadets, and I did dedicate a plaque at our last reunion, and I've been commander of the Parker Post 10 times over the last 50 years. I've been in the Parker Post for 50 years, or over 50 years rather, and what I wanted to thank you all is that we got to the point where we can't, the World War II veterans, we can't carry the flags anymore in the parades and everything, and it means a lot to us to have you there, even at our banquets, to come and help us cower the cowards, because we want to see them. And we do have younger people, but we're very happy to have the cadets back as all. Thank you all very much.
The cadet that Mr. Mommy's, the plaque that Mr. Mommy speaks of is mounted on the wall in our classroom. So if you haven't seen it, it's right behind the small trophy case we have up there. So take a look at it when we go up. And this concludes the ceremony. Rocky can fall the cadets out and head them upstairs.
Right.
Hi, I'm Sarah Kinsey here with Christina Baez, and welcome to Norristown Things. So Christina, if you had one wish, what would it be?
For more wishes.
Why would you ask for more wishes? You could have anything.
Cause why would I not want so many wishes? If I had one wish, I would want more wishes so I could keep wishing.
Okay, but if I had one wish, I would wish to have a car. I need a car so my friends don't have to drive me anywhere.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. So let's go ask some students what they would wish for.
My wish would be to have the power to create money all the time so I could spend it.
My one wish would be that there could be peace all across the world.
If I had one wish, I probably want to be like Bro Parker.
If I had one wish, it would be to get a full ride to college.
If I had one wish, it would be for some peaches.
Really?
Yes.
To teach at Norristown Area High School forever, and for the Phillies to win 2 straight World Series.
Make it to the NFL.
So you like playing football?
Yes, I do.
My wish would be to graduate from school, get straight A's, and go to college.
My wish would be to get concert tickets year round.
Which concert would be your favorite one to go to?
Papa Roach or Avenged Sevenfold.
My wish would be for everyone to die peacefully.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
What would your wish be?
To not do college applications.
Why?
Because it sucks, it's a hassle, and it just sucks.
If I had one wish, it would be to make lots of money and be very famous.
To have students that work hard and do well.
My wish would be to get into any college I want to get into.
We wish we could fly. What about you guys?
I wish I could play football all day long.
I will wish for a Ford Mustang, of course.
Hi, we're here in our school's cafeteria. We're actually setting up for dessert theater, which is happening tonight. Our show is
Return of the Forbidden Planet.
It's happening tonight and tomorrow night. We're actually talking rather loud because everyone's setting up. But recently we talked to Selene Tello and Katie Cohn.
They went to the Pennsylvania National School Board Conference.
Yeah, it was in Harrisburg. It's pretty interesting.
So let's go check that out.
Hi, I'm Jessica Sweeney here with Katie Cohn and Selene Zell to talk about the PSPA conference. Nice to have you guys. Thank you. What is the PSPA conference?
PSPA conference stands for Pennsylvania School Board Association Conference, and every year they hold one, and it's basically to get kids from all around Pennsylvania together to reflect on like how a school board works and how to like understand like why they do the stuff they do and like what they do. And they also have like school board members from all the school districts come.
What did you guys talk about at the school board conference?
Well, there was actually a mock school board meeting, and we each had a topic. I had bullying, and Katie had...
I had academic honesty.
And we got in groups together, and we decided to come up with a new policy.
What was the new policy that you talked about?
Well, mine was about bullying, and hers was about
academic honesty. So, like for example, our policy came up with the rules of plagiarism, like what the punishment should be if you plagiarize, the rules about cheating, like what the punishment should be if you cheat on a test or something. And writing a policy just means that you write basically what would be in the end book for Norristown, like the rule book, and then you go up in front of a pretend school board and you present it, and they either accept it or deny it.
Yeah. And you're actually given a policy already written, and you have to write in like extra comments that you would like to include or extra punishments. You would have to like revise it and change it, and then present it to the school board and see if it gets passed or not.
Who was all at the school board conference? Was there other schools around the region?
There was a lot of schools. I'm
not sure how many schools, but I would say there are about 150 kids altogether. And then there was about an advisor for every 2 or 3 kids. And then from all those school districts, they had about 2 or 3, maybe 4 school board members from their school board.
Where is this located, the event?
It was located in Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's where it's been for the past couple of years.
That's interesting. What did you two, how did you two get involved in this?
Well, I'll speak first. I'm the senior school board representative. So whenever you're a junior and you become the junior school board representative, it's a 2-year term. So I was automatically the senior school board representative. And when I was a junior, a teacher approached me and suggested that I would get involved in it. So you have to go through an interview process of the student council advisors, a vice principal, and the present senior school board representative. And you go through an interview, and then they decide who's going to be the junior school board representative. And then once you're selected, it's a 2-year term.
That's very interesting. Do you enjoy being the National School Board representative?
I love it. I think it's fun. We get to go to the school board meetings on the 3rd and 4th Mondays of each month. The 3rd Monday, we just sit there and listen to everything that's going on. And the 4th Monday, we actually give a report about what's going on in school.
Who are the National School Board? Who runs our school board?
Well, on the Norristown School Board, we have Dr. Samuels, the superintendent, and then we have just a group of adults. I know a lot of them, their kids went to Norristown or are going to Norristown right now. They all live in our district, and they all just work together to make like the the Norristown School District as good as possible. So I would say that they're like a really respected group of people.
Is there any upcoming student council events? Because I know you guys are really into student council.
The next student council event that's coming up would be the Flapjack Breakfast that we're having at Applebee's. We're not exactly sure of the date right now, but it's going to be on a Sunday from 8 to 10, and the tickets are $7, and you get all-you-can-eat pancakes.
That sounds good.
It is.
Raise money, good cause. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, about the PSBA conference, one of my favorite parts was there was a Disney person that went there, and she talked to us, and she talked about like how to tell stories and how to talk in front of people, and she was just the most hilarious person I've ever met. I loved it. I really did. And I actually got to tell a story, and I got this little critter that's like this big, and to Mickey Mouse. It was my favorite part. I really did like it. It wasn't Mickey. It was my favorite part of that little event. And I love the way, like at the end, she was like, you know, out of all the groups I've met with, she was like, we all thought she was going to say, you guys are like the best group. And she was like, you're the most recent. We were all like, oh, okay. But yeah.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was, well, definitely just getting to talk to kids from other schools because it's so interesting. Like their schools are run completely different. But another part was that at the end of the conference, there was a raffle, and there were 4 prizes. They gave out like a phone, like an iTouch, and there was a plasma TV and a mini laptop. And out of like 150 kids, I actually got drawn for the mini laptop.
Really?
So I got that, and it was like really nice, and I was very thankful for it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Jessica Sweeney, back to Eagle's Eye.
So I think we had a great show.
I agree. Couldn't have been better.
So I'm definitely going to be using those hand sanitizers in the cafeteria, I think.
Promote health of the school.
So next week, I think we're doing an interview on the lateness policy.
Also, we have mock trial coming up, and the JROTC had a rock wall, so that's pretty interesting.
So tune in for next week.
Thank you.